First off, for installing Kiwix, click on the link on the document that will bring you to the Kiwix site directly on the download page. Scroll down to where you see Kiwix for Windows and click on the download button. It should then download through your internet browser. In my case I am using Google Chrome, so I have it shown on the top right hand side, on the down arrow symbol. Once it has finished downloading, you will open the File Explorer under this PC, then click on Downloads and the file should be downloaded there. Right-click once on that downloaded file and press Extract All or Extract Here and wait till it finishes extracting the files. After it finished extracting, open the folder by double left-clicking it, and find the file kiwix-desktop.exe, which has the Kiwix icon on the side of the name. Then open it and see if the Kiwix will run. A new window will pop up and it will be the main page of Kiwix. After, close Kiwix and go back to the Kiwix folder, and scroll down to find an application called vc_redist.x64. Double left click it to open and a new window will open asking you to agree and install. In my case I already have it installed, so I just click Repair to make sure it is working fine. Once successful, click the Close button, and continue to the next step, which is number 7. Going back to the same Kiwix application file in File Explorer, find the Kiwix-desktop again with the Kiwix icon. Right-click on it once and press on Create Shortcut. After left-click on the shortcut you just made and drag it to your desktop. Then click to your desktop and rename the shortcut to just Kiwix-desktop to make it easier. Make sure it works by double-clicking into it so that Kiwix opens up. Next you will download educational contents onto Kiwix. So first you will click onto the link provided in the guide. It will redirect you to the link to this exact book. Then click on the download button which is highlighted, and click on Direct to start the download. Wait till the download is done. Once it is done, go into your Kiwix application file and create a new folder called Kiwix Serve. Then go to your downloads and find the EduTech Wiki book you just downloaded. It will be a .zim file. After right-click that file and click on Cut. Go back to your Kiwix application file and into the folder you just created, Kiwix Serve, and right-click it to paste. The next step is to launch Kiwix on your desktop. After it is launched there should be 3 dots to the top right corner, and click on Settings, which has a cog icon on the side. Then at the download directory line, you will have to make sure that it is directed to the folder you just created earlier. So click on Browse and find that exact folder directory. After finding it, click on Select Folder and it will prompt you asking if you want to change the directory, and you click on OK. Next click on the folder icon on the top right corner, which is right beside the 3 dots. And then you will find your .zim file in your Kiwix Serve folder and click on Open. Kiwix will then open the EduTech book. The second option is to download from an external hard drive or USB memory stick. Go to File Explorer and locate where your USB or external drive is. After, select the .zim files for all the Kiwix books you want to be imported to your Kiwix by holding Ctrl, Ctrl on your keyboard, and left-click the specific files you would like. Once selected the ones you want, you can let go of Control and then right-click on selected area and click on Copy. Then go to your Kiwix Serve folder that you created in the Kiwix application file. Once in the Kiwix Serve folder, right-click and press Paste. Like previously, launch Kiwix on your desktop, and in Kiwix Settings make sure the download directory line is directed to the Kiwix Serve folder. After, click on the folder icon on the top right corner, which is beside the 3 dots. Then find all the .zim files you just imported from your external drive and click on them to open. Kiwix will then open the books you have selected to open. Next is installing Hotspot Lite, which the guide has a link that will direct you to the Microsoft Store. Then click on Download. Once it is finished, you will click on the installer, and a window will pop up to start installing. In my case, it was not letting me install, so I directly went to the Microsoft Store app that was defaulted on my laptop and searched for Hotspot Lite there instead. Then I opened the app to make sure it was correctly downloaded. After I click on the Windows button on the bottom left corner and under Recently Added, I right-clicked it to start. This is just for future easy access purposes. Then you will also drag it onto your desktop, then right-click the desktop one to rename it to Hotspot Lite without any spaces. Back to the original guide on Step E called Setting Up the Educational Information Server. Open up Command Prompt by pressing the Windows button on the bottom left of your screen in Search Command Prompt and hit Enter. Then type in CD, C:, /users, /owners, /desktop. In my case, my name of this computer is Michi, so I will enter that instead of owners. After type in dir and it will list out all your apps in your desktop available. Make sure Kiwix Desktop and Hotspot Lite are on the list of directories listed in Desktop. Once that is done, go to your desktop and right-click, hover over the new tab and click on the text document. Name this text document Start Hotspot Lite Delay. Make sure there are no spaces. Go back to the guide and copy the text that is provided. Then open this file by double-clicking it or open it with Notepad, and right-click and paste it onto the text document you have just created. Now this is important. Change all the owner word, which is in the third and last lines, to the same name of your computer that you did earlier when typing in the command prompt. After that is done, save the file by either pressing keys Ctrl and S together or go to File and click Save. Then you can close the file. Next we need to find the startup folder. To do that you need to press the Windows key and R key together, and this will prompt a small window on the bottom left of your screen called Run. Then type in shell:*startup and press OK. After the startup folder will pop open. Now you will need to move the text file you created earlier into this startup folder. Go to your desktop and find the text file. Click it once and drag it into the startup folder. Click on the View tab near the top of the startup folder window. Make sure that the file name extensions is checked. If it is not, please click on the box. Then rename the text file you have just dragged into the startup folder. Right-click the file and click on Rename, then just change the last part .txt to .bat. You will get a warning, and click Yes to change it. Double-click on that file and a command prompt window will pop up and you just press any key to let it run. It will then open the Hotspot Lite application, and it is supposed to open Kiwix too. For that to happen, you will need to copy Kiwix desktop shortcut to this startup folder. Please restart your computer after these steps are done. After you restart your computer, Kiwix should be ready to be used.